Let's check on my ovulation test. I still feel so tired, like I'm still waking up, but I wanted to start the intro of this vlog because it's very exciting. I have so much going on today, which is why I'm so excited to be vlogging. So I have a lash fill in a few hours. I go every 2 weeks or so to get a fill in my lashes. This is the before, I guess. And then I'm actually getting my hair cut this afternoon, which always makes me feel so great. It's so therapeutic just to like feel so renewed and refreshed. I don't know if other people feel that way with haircuts, but it's a good activity to help me let go of the past, which I need to. Happy New Year. This is the first vlog that I'm filming in the new year, so happy 2022. I guess I kind of did film a little bit this new year, but not a vlog style. I did upload my annual goals and resolutions for the new year, as well as my little montage for 2021, which is always so fun to look back on, and I'm really glad I have that captured. So definitely watch that. I have a very long overdue update. 2 years ago, I was going through getting diagnosed with PCOS. And then a year ago, I posted an update video on it. And on that most recent video posted like a year ago about PCOS, I've gotten a lot of comments kind of consistently about doing another video, just updating on how I take care of my PCOS and what's going on with that. So I do want to focus on that a little bit later in today's video, but I'm just finishing up painting my nails. My go-to is white, and this is so easy. This set, it's from Nail Addict. I think I showed it in the montage, but they actually sent over a box restocking me in all of my favorite colors. I'm really grateful for Nail Addict LA because I ran out of my favorite nail polish, which is the white. It's called White Addict. I am so grateful because they sent over 3 new bottles along with 2 shades of pink, Marry Me and Sugar Magnolia. And then I also got Misty, which is like an off-white. Thank you so much, Nail Addict, for sending over some more colors and polishes because I use their products probably once a week just to keep my nails fresh. I used to get them done professionally before the pandemic, and I don't think I can ever go back to that lifestyle. A, because I used to get acrylics, and if you watch my content or know what's up, can't really do that anymore. B, it was so expensive. I mean, I think I was spending like $100 every time I was going in, which is insane. So this is so much more affordable, so much easier. You can do it at home. They last just as long as going into a salon. So I'm gonna link Nail Addict down below. I don't know if I have a coupon code yet, but I'll try to get one for you and put it down there as well because they sent over this restock and I'm so grateful. So I wanted to share that with you. And just like that, they're done and I feel a little bit more like myself. Let's get this video started. video that I posted, but if you missed it, I'm currently recovering from a concussion, meaning I can't do any inversions during yoga, but I still want to stretch. I think it's so important to stretch your body every single morning. I just can't do downward dog, headstands, anything where my head goes below my hips. So it's definitely changed my morning yoga routine a little bit, but we're just focusing on stretching. On the bright side, I get to focus on maybe some positions that I don't spend as much time on and really work on my flexibility. But that's why my yoga looks different these days. Oh, that knee pop, Concussion's no joke. But as long as I have slow, easy mornings and don't do too much during the day, it's not that bad. The one thing I do love working on still is my bind. Oh, you can't even see it. Isn't that cool? We're in the sunroom. I spend a lot of time in the sunroom, especially now that it's winter, because the radiator in here can make it all cozy and warm. There's sunlight the whole day, and the cats and I get to bird watch. Besides the nail polish that I got in the mail, I have a ton of other packages that also arrived. One of these I ordered, the rest are from my P.O. box. This baby I ordered myself. One of my favorite companies that I've been shopping from a lot lately is Made the Label. They're a local California, sustainable, clean, organic clothing company. First of all of their packaging is like recycled material and paper, which I really appreciate. They recently had an end of the year 40% off sale, and I could not resist because sometimes sustainable fashion can be a little bit more pricier, but the point is that it's hopefully going to last longer than cheaper pieces of clothing. A lot of my yoga sets are from Made the Label. I freaking love them. They're so soft, they're so clean, you feel so good wearing them, and when they had the sale, I couldn't resist and I bought 2 more things, and I love all of their colors. You cannot go wrong. This is so cute! Oh my god! This is a size extra small in like a light brown waffle material. Oh, I'll show you at the end of this vlog because I'm totally sleeping in these tonight. And then I also got one of their sleep t-shirt dresses, but it's supposed to be like the size of a dress so you can sleep in it. And I love sleeping in really big t-shirts. This is one of their limited time colors, lavender. I was going to order a ton of these, but I wanted to make sure that I liked the first one and that I got the sizing right before ordering all the colors. But yeah, Made the Label is a company that I just really support. They just have so many great sustainable like basics for your closet, and I just want to transform my whole closet to just Made the Label. Not only that, but all of their material is recycled, I believe, and every time you purchase their items, a percentage of your purchase goes towards a charity of your choice, and they typically always have like a discount code that I'm able to find on their site, so it's totally worth it. It would be a dream come true to work with them, and I'm manifesting that into 2022 right now, but I do love their clothing so much. I'm gonna wear this to bed tonight. Stay tuned, and we'll do a little try-on haul. Let's get into what I picked up for my P.O. box. My P.O. box, by the way, is always listed in my description box. If you ever need it for some reason, don't feel like you have to send me anything. I need to double check my email, but I'm pretty sure this is for an Instagram post. I'm not required to post anything on YouTube, but I do like sharing this stuff with you guys. I think it's fun as a viewer to kind of see the behind the scenes or see what's to come. So be sure that you're following me on Instagram as well. If you are not, it's just makaykay17, and I post a lot of like daily updates over there. I have 3 little things of this face mask. It's organic, it's vegan, it's supposed to be really moisturizing. So I'm excited to try this. Next. Oh, this is from the company Hey Happiness. I'll give you guys the discount code if you want it. It's just Hey Happy 10 for 10% off, but I think they sent over some jewelry for me to try, which is perfect timing because I need a new daily necklace to wear. Mine broke. First of all, adorable packaging. Stunning. Oh my god. Okay, we have these double hooped gold earrings. I really do need gold hoops. I don't have any right now. Oh my god, perfect! When I said my daily necklace broke, it was the little gold butterfly that I wore every single day that I got in Michigan. And now I have this little gold butterfly to wear every single day. I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Hey Happiness, for sending over these pieces. I'm gonna link all their info down below. Not only that, but they plant a tree every time an item is sold. So you can buy some cute jewelry and support the environment at the same time. Next, I've been a partner with Sips By for I think 2 years now, and it's a monthly tea subscription box. So they send over new teas every single month, and this is my January box. Organic India is one of my favorite brands, and I have this Tulsi Focus Clementine Vanilla caffeine-free tea. You have this Earl Grey Miracle Tree. You get 4 packs of each kind of tea. Unless it's loose leaf, then you get like a big thing. This is Herbal Christmas Tea, and you get 4 different types of tea. So it's 4 types of tea, 4 packs of each. If they give you loose leaf, they give you this little reusable bag to put the tea in. And then I got this Bacha Matcha. It's a sheep. I love matcha. Either the coupon code or my link, it'll be down there. I'll try to find a discount for you guys. But thanks again, Sips By. Next. Aw, I feel like this arrived a little too late past the holidays, but I think I got some gnome ornaments. I have 4 little Christmas gnomes to put out. I'll try to link them if I can find them on Amazon, but they're so cute looking. The battery died, but I realized what this gift is for, and it's actually from the company MomMed, which is perfect because they're sponsoring today's video, and this was not planned, but it's perfect timing that it arrived because MomMed is sponsoring a portion of this video. They are actually the company that I get all of my ovulation and pregnancy tests from, which reminds me I have not taken an ovulation test yet today. So we're gonna get to that in a bit. And I take them almost every single day, so you go through those boxes quickly. They're so sweet because on top of the tests and sponsoring this video, they sent over a holiday gift, which is this Christmas tree. It comes with all these little felt ornaments, lights, and 4 gnomes. As someone with younger siblings, they're really gonna love this when they come over. Happy holidays, and again, huge thanks to MomMed. I should probably go take that test since this was a great reminder that I haven't done that yet. Hello and welcome back to my bathroom. So fun fact, underneath my skincare fridge, I have ovulation tests. Let's do this. BRB. I usually take one every single morning. I'm gonna give it a few minutes to get an accurate reading. As I mentioned, MomMed is sponsoring this portion of the video, so a huge shout out to them. If you've been watching my channel for years, you know that I've been using their products before they even reached out. So when they did, it was such a perfect fit, and I was so excited to tell them that I've been purchasing their ovulation and pregnancy tests for years. I'm gonna get into that in a little bit, but I actually do have to head out to my lash appointment in a few minutes, so I don't have time right now, but I did want to just introduce them to the video. This company I trust more than any other company. They work so well, they're so affordable, and that was the thing that first drew me to them years ago when I was living in that apartment, when I didn't have as much financial freedom as I do now. I was really looking for accurate, affordable testing at home that comes in large quantities. You know, there are 60 tests in this one box, so you're set for 2 months if you take them daily. When they reached out, they were so kind and they sent over so many tests, 50 more ovulation tests in this box. I actually don't remember if this is one that I purchased or if they gave it to, I think they gave it to me because I also purchased these, but a pack of their pregnancy tests. They also sent over a combination pack that you can purchase where this has 40 ovulation tests and 15 pregnancy tests. All of their packaging too, I should mention, comes with little plastic cups for the sample. You get like a ton, there are like 10 in this pack, they're really thin, but you get these little plastic urine cups as well. And the last thing they sent over is this pack of pregnancy tests. They do the same thing, but different style. Let's check on my ovulation test. Okay. I'm not ovulating, which adds up because, funny enough, I actually got an ultrasound yesterday for a somewhat unrelated health issue, but I'll get into all of that this evening. This might be TMI, but if you're watching this video, it already is. But the ultrasound technician could tell during my ultrasound, oh, it looks like you recently ovulated out of your left ovary. I didn't even know you could know that, but that was really cool. So I was like, awesome, because I don't know if I ovulate every single month, and that's one of the reasons why I track it and I take these. That adds up though, that my LH levels are not present because I already did the dang thing this month. With that being said, I have to head out like right now to my lash appointment. So let's go get my lashes filled, let's go get my hair cut. We'll reconvene and chat more about why I take ovulation and maybe pregnancy tests. Fun fact, it is -5 degrees Fahrenheit in Minnesota today. It's actually warmer than yesterday. Yesterday was like -10. So I am bundled up. I've got layers on. I'm gonna put on a big heavy jacket, got some warm socks on, but I also threw on the Hey Happiness jewelry. I love these earrings so much. And then this butterfly necklace, I realized you can't move it around in the chain, like it's centered, which is so nice. If you wear necklaces, you know how easy it is for the latch to get moved and to have the jewelry, like you constantly have to move the latch back, but this one's impossible. So decked out in the new Hey Happiness jewelry, and now I'm really gonna be late to my lash appointment, so let's go. I kept forgetting to update the vlog, but I got my lashes filled today. I feel so much more like myself. I just parked at the salon for my haircut. I had like half an hour to kill in between my appointments, so I went to the thrift store up the street, but I didn't have any luck. Otherwise I would have showed you guys something. But yeah, lashes are done. Next up, this. It's like 8 p.m. I got home about an hour ago from my big day out. The hair is cut and straightened. It feels so much better. I don't know how many more videos you're gonna see with this hair color because in 2 days I'm changing it up. Do you want to know what Luna does in my shower? She digs. She digs. Like she's gonna dig in the dirt. She digs. Does anybody else's cat dig in the tub? Because Luna's obsessed with it. Anyway, I wanted to show you the Made the Label items that I got in the mail today. I figured this would be the best lighting too, because welcome to my bedroom. I want to show you in the full. Oh, the coloring's not that bad. These are the little brown, really soft, comfy shorts. It's super soft and it has this elastic around the waist. Obviously, I have the sleeper shirt tucked in pretty high so I could show you the shorts. If you take it out and you untuck it, it is the perfect length. I'm 5'2", and this is an extra small if that helps anyone. Super soft. I love the color. It's like this light lavender in normal lighting. I'm definitely gonna be ordering some in different colors now that I know it's true to size, and it has this big pocket, and it's just the comfiest thing. Back in normal lighting, this is what it looks like. Super soft and big and cozy. Highly recommend Made the Label. I love their clothing so much, and they are such a great brand to be supporting and representing. Welcome to the oasis of my bedroom. I love my bedroom at night. Oh, don't mind my latest shopping spree. I'm set for the year. This is just some of the mini books that I bought for 2022. I've already read 4 of them, so they're placed around my house. And I'm currently about to finish Jodi Picoult's The Book of Two Ways. She is my favorite contemporary, like current fiction writer from like our time, if that makes sense. These are a little glimpses into what I am going to be reading this year. I'm very excited. Also, if anybody knows of any good queer, lesbian, or women-loving women relationship books that aren't horrible, please let me know. They're so hard to find. Not a young adult romance novel, not like a corny romance, like a genuine book that happens to involve queer characters, but not make it like the big issue of the plot, if that makes sense. It's really difficult to find, more than you would think. A lot of bookstores don't have good LGBTQ plus sections. I took Bennett to Majors and Quinn in Uptown, if you're familiar with the Minneapolis area, which is my favorite bookstore, and we were rummaging through all of the sections looking for that subject, and then we found the LGBT plus area, and it was very small and just had not the best selection. And she was even like, oh my god, I had no idea that this is like such a struggle, because it's just not represented well, at least based on what I found. I will say I do have a couple of favorites. Orphan number 8 took me by surprise a few years ago because I had no idea that would be like a queer relationship underneath the surface, because it's focused on the protagonist's past. Sing You Home by Jodi Picoult as well was really good. I read that I think in high school, so I vaguely remember the plot, but I do remember the therapist in it was a lesbian, I think. I don't really remember most of it, to be honest, because I read it almost 10 years ago. And then I recently read When Katie Met Cassidy, I believe, by Camille Perry. I read it in like a day. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst, I'll tell you that. Girl Heart Girl by Lucy. Don't know how to pronounce her last name, but she's also a YouTuber. That one was a really great memoir about sexuality, coming of age, and all of that, but it is difficult to come by. But I brought it up because I bought One Last Stop, and this is supposed to be an LGBT lesbian novel about 2 girls on a train, but it got mixed reviews on a few websites and blog sites, so I don't know if it's good or corny. Please let me know your thoughts if you're familiar with this, or if you have any that you would recommend. I have a wide variety, you know, of like spirituality books, memoirs, fiction, self-help / psychology. I debated if I wanted to make a full video about all the books I bought to read in 2022, and I was going back and forth about whether or not to make it, but now that I'm rambling on so much right now, maybe I should. I think vlogging about this just sparked an idea, so maybe I will film that real quick. Oh, sure. Well, I did it. I just filmed for like an hour talking about the books that I read in 2021 and all the books that I plan to read and have purchased to read for 2022. And what you just saw was me failing trying to take a thumbnail for it because all the books kept falling over. But I'm really glad that I felt inspired enough to make that tonight because it was so therapeutic to chat for an hour about books. Now that I'm all warmed up with chatting, let me get into what the title of this video is about and why I took an ovulation test today and why I take them almost every single day. And I also need to buy a new camera soon because this one is 7 years old and no longer focuses as well. Anyway, let's get cozy in bed and chat. I think a little bit over a year ago, I sat in my bedroom at the time in my apartment and gave you an update on some stuff, and I realized unintentionally that it has been over a year since I've done another update, and I didn't want it to be that long. It just kind of happened. I do have 2 previous videos I will link if you are new to my channel or haven't seen them because they go more into depth on my health journey with this. But back in 2020, kind of like at the end of 2019 to the beginning of 2020, I was finally diagnosed with PCOS. I vlogged the whole thing. I had to get a ton of ultrasounds, and I kind of had to learn about PCOS and then also accept some infertility stuff at a very young age that I have kind of come to terms with, but also have changed my mind about anyway, and we'll get into that. But I have a video all on that, and then I have a video updating you last year on how I maintain my PCOS and kind of what I do to help with it. So if somebody else has PCOS, then that video would be most helpful because I go into depth about how I mostly naturally take care of it and what I do in terms of vitamins that I take and supplements in my diet, exercise, and all of that. And I'll get into that in this video as well, but that one is a bit more raw. It's 2022 now. It's been 2 years, and I've learned a lot. To answer the big question, basically PCOS is something that people with uteruses can develop, and it pretty much means that you have trouble ovulating, or you don't ovulate, or you don't have enough LH levels in your body to ovulate. And this can cause a variety of issues, I guess, to happen after that. And I'm not a doctor, I'm not qualified, like this is just my own experience, so take with that as you will. But it can cause a lot of cysts because you're not ovulating, like cysts on your ovaries, which are super, super painful. And if they get bigger than a certain size, you have to get them surgically removed. It can cause a lot of hormonal imbalance issues, and a lot of symptoms that you may have PCOS involve high testosterone, low estrogen levels. But the biggest thing that people tend to focus on or realize is that it is incredibly difficult to conceive if you have PCOS because you might not be ovulating or you don't ovulate, and you kind of have to do that to have a kid. But this was really devastating for me to hear because I just was at a very different place in my young 20s, and I really did believe that was what I wanted, and I just suddenly felt like I was gonna not be able to do that. I'm 26 now, and for a while I don't think I want kids for a lot of reasons. And it's always something that I thought, you know, I don't want kids now, but down the road that might change and I'll want kids. But then I, you know, as I kept getting older and now I have a house and I have financial stability, but now that I have all those things in place, I still don't want kids. So now I'm wondering, that might never change. And if it doesn't, that's okay. With that, I've kind of not seen PCOS as like this horrible bad thing that I did when I was first diagnosed with it. And pain-wise and period-wise, it's just manageable at this point. I've learned that I have to exercise regularly. I do yoga for almost 2 hours a day. I have to eat really clean. I take a folic acid vitamin every single day, which is really, really good for women or anyone with a uterus. I realized that the more that I drink and eat sugar, the more irregular my periods are. But if I drink alcohol less, they're pretty consistent. So just tracking your cycle, and with that, tracking your ovulation and seeing if you ovulate, or at least tracking your LH levels. That is why I take ovulation tests, because I am tracking my LH levels and pretty much tracking if I ovulate, which is really hard to tell on those test strips because all that it shows are your LH hormone levels. I realized that if they're consistently high and you keep getting like positive ovulation tests, your body might be trying to ovulate but not being able to, so then it keeps trying and it keeps trying and your levels are just high, 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 leading up to your next cycle. And the way to tell if you do is basically if there's that curve. If it's negative, negative, faint, you know, darker, high, 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 and then it goes down and is negative again. I've kind of been like pretty positive I've been ovulating based off of that and based on other like body signs, I guess, as a woman that you can pick up on, but I didn't really know for sure, which is why it was very reassuring when I did have an ultrasound the other day when I went in and they were like, yeah, it looks like you just ovulated, because it was like, in my mind, so reassuring and like, score, you know, like I did it, I achieved it, I'm taking care of my body and it's paying off. Whether or not I decide to have kids, I really don't think I'm going to, you guys. Like, honestly, this video could age poorly and I could be showing you like a pregnancy announcement and God knows how long, and then we can flash back to this video of me saying like, I don't even want kids. Yeah, I really don't think I'm going to want to, but it is reassuring to know that my body's functioning, it's doing what it's supposed to do, and that makes me happy. Taking those ovulation tests really help with that, which is why I'm so glad that the Mom Med tests are accurate and affordable and amazing, and I love them so much. Other than that, PCOS, really, I don't think about it. The only times it kind of affects me is when it can cause an irregular cycle sometimes, or if you have really, really bad pain and you develop cysts. That's pretty much an update, and that's why I take tests, and hopefully that was a good update on my PCOS because it's manageable. I'm not freaking out about it. I'm not grieving the fear of infertility anymore because it might be a blessing in disguise. I kind of like that it's hard for me to get pregnant sometimes, not gonna lie. You know, when you're not ready to have a kid, it's kind of nice knowing that your body may struggle more to even create a child. Comment down below if you have any questions about it, because I'm kind of at a loss as to what specifically to talk about with PCOS at this point, but I do have my other videos on it and we can start a discussion in the comments, or if you also have PCOS, I'd love to hear your experience and what works for you and what doesn't. Oh my, it is late. I'm exhausted. I've had a big day. Oh, do you want to see my new light? I'm really in love with it. My brother got this light for Christmas. Basically, I was like, so hey, Mom and Dad, can you send me the link to this light? Because I'm gonna buy some for my house. This is the daylight version, and then they also have a warm light version on Amazon, but check this out. It is a touch light. Anywhere you touch it, there are 3 light settings, and then there are 2 outlets as well as 2 USB ports. I have 2. I bought one for this nightstand, and then the other one is the warm light version, and that's on my piano downstairs. But I've been meaning to get a light for this side of my bed, and it's perfect, it's modern, it's sleek. I'm gonna link that down below, and I highly recommend buying at least 2 of them. I'm gonna end the vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely subscribe if you are not already. If you've watched this far into my video, you definitely should subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, it's makaykay17, and then check out all the links down below. Some may be affiliate, and again, huge thank you to Mom Med for sponsoring part of this video. It's so fun working with a company that you already support and love, and they're the best. I'll see you in my next video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!